Hello, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Instagram because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies with goodies. So you guys, I purchased this YSL, is it Touche Éclat concealer pen? I see that everyone loves it and I'm like, I want to see what the hype is about. I like YSL beauty makeup. I think it works out pretty well, especially because it's expensive. It should work out well, you know? As you know, I have dark under eyes. They're sunken in. I'm always looking for a good concealer to show you guys how it works and if this like popular one really is legit, you know? Let's see. I have the shade 3.5. I have no idea if this is my shade. I just kind of guessed. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at that. Okay. Has the brush. Okay. And we're gonna, oh, by the way, I did my skincare, you guys know, but I also added my eye creams, which is the Belief and the Bobbi Brown, to really moisturize. You want to moisturize this area, especially because we powdered down with it. And this area is very, very sensitive. Oh my God, it's coming out already. Ooh. Oh my God, this thing's light, very light. The product comes out quick. I wasn't expecting that. It feels very lightweight. I added my foundation. I always avoid the eye area. This formula is very, very, very thin. These types of formulas are not my favorite, but let's see. Look, it dries down in such a lightweight matter. Oh my God, it is gonna blend away. I'm scared. Okay. I let it dry down. It's been like 30 seconds. So, oh, okay, it's blending out nicely. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's pulling up the foundation underneath. And yeah, that happens with very thin textured concealers. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. I have to blend out with the sponge a little bit. That would look better. Brushes and thin formula concealers, not necessarily concealers, but cream products, it doesn't really work because brush could be a little too dense. It's not a bad density. It just doesn't work with very thin formulas because I kind of see it as it sort of takes over the product. This is very, maybe like a spot concealer pen. Definitely not full coverage. It's definitely lightweight. See, with the sponge, my sponge is damp. It's not wet. And a wet sponge, without squeezing it out, it will completely separate your makeup. If you see that it's like separating anytime you put your sponge up against your makeup, it's probably because the sponge is too wet. Oh my God, I almost hit myself. Okay, this looks better. Yeah, the sponge is better. This is definitely like a very lightweight concealer. It has good pigment though for it being as lightweight as it is. Okay, at this point, I feel like I'm just going to experiment right now. I saw someone say to use this in your under eye area so it can smooth it out. So I'm gonna use like a tiny bit. And let's see. This concealer I kind of like because look at this coverage and look how smooth it looks now. That brush was having it look super not nice. I'm gonna leave that there, let that dry. But look at this before and after. You see this smoothness here? Although it's creasing, it will always crease. Concealers will always crease because you know, we have fine lines there, you know? Okay, I'm excited. Let's see. Definitely the sponge is the way to go. I'm gonna have to use probably a very little amount of powder. I don't want the powder to take over. So what I'm gonna do is apply this side, give you all the info about this, and then we'll see how it works out with this primer underneath. The YSL Touche Éclat All Over Brightening Concealer Pen. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. It retails for $40. It comes in 14 shades. I have the shade 3.5. This is a cult favorite sheer and shimmer free brightening concealer pen used to create an all over natural highlight. The coverage is light, the finish is radiant. The highlighted ingredients is antioxidant vitamin E and ruscus extract that visibly reduces sign of fatigue. Moroccan Candula extract soothes and protects the skin. I purchased mine at Sephora. Blending this out with the sponge, I really like it. It looks really good. Hold on, let me get rid of these creases so I can show you. It does this like smoothing business on both sides, although this is the side with the primer. The lids look good. It's very lightweight though. You know I am a full coverage girl in all aspects. It looks surprisingly just very natural. It really lays and adheres on the skin very well. That's what I'm really surprised about, because these types of formulas are typically not my favorite. We're gonna set down with some Maybelline. You know, this is my jam. Because this is such a thin formula, I wanna start off with a brush, something loose like this, nothing too dense. Really saturate the product, the powder, in the bristles, like every single little bristle. Go like that, and then get back in there, go like that. All the powder is in here, and this is a clean brush. Also prep my powder puff, get rid of any creases that we have, which is right there. We're gonna get that brush we put all that powder on, and then really press this in here. Uh-oh, this powder, it's not looking good. What happens a lot of the time, because this formula is so thin, once you hit the powder with this type of thin formula, disappears. It darkens up, you see? And that's not a good thing. And the reason I went in with the brush, because this won't have as much powder. So the under eye area with the concealer, it won't attack it with so much powder, because this can deposit a good amount of powder, especially like when you bake. That was my method to this part. Okay, it looks good. It looks better. Now with this, I'm just gonna press, 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 press. Let's turn off the lights. Oh, lids look good. Okay. Oh, under eyes look good. Okay. I think really working that powder in with the brush really helped it out. You see, it just looks good. Oh, you don't see darkness peeking through. Okay, cool. Currently 9 a.m. You guys know we're gonna do an all-day wear test, so I'm just gonna finish up the face and I'll be back. Okay, fam, this is how we look. Looking really good, considering I wasn't really feeling this concealer at the very beginning. We don't have darkness peeking through. This is the non-primer side and like the primer side. Let's look. Oh damn, look. Looking good. Lids looking smooth. Yeah, this looks good. With the lights off, you can kind of see a little more. You know what? I can kind of see why people love this concealer. You know, we're gonna wear test and see how it wears. That lipstick on my teeth? No. It may fade. It may fade. It may fade because of the consistency, but let's see. Yeah, I'm just pleasantly surprised, because typically I'm not a big thin formula girl. I like something that has a little more texture to it. I find that that just works best. That's why it's good to try different things, just so you can see the differences in formulas, you know? But yeah, this is it. My lip combo is this deep shade 140 charge from Maybelline. I was just like, I want something deep, beautiful, you know? Hey, so in front of the window, look at this concealer. I do see creasing going on right now. You can see it like right here. This is the primer side. This is the non-primer side. But it looks good. It's just the creasing. Because the formula is so thin, it's going to get in your creases. It doesn't set the best with powders, so you will get some texture, which is what I'm seeing. It's not bad. It's just something I want to really bring up to see how it works throughout the day, especially. Maybe with skin warmth, it'll just look better. But yeah. Okay, bye. Hello, fam. It is 8. What time is it? 22. We've had the concealer on all day, but you know, I got some footage for you, I think at around 4, to show you how the concealer was looking. And to my surprise, it was looking really good. It's the coverage, it's the lack of creasing, it's the smoothness that I'm very pleasantly surprised, because, you know, this texture is not my favorite. Here we are now, later, all day. Has it been 12 hours? I think 12 hours. I, of course, have not touched up. I don't ever touch up. Look. The darkness, you see that? This is the primer side. This is the non-primer side. I feel like the non-primer side looks slightly better. Let's look up. Oh, wow. No creases. No creases, no fading. I thought fading was gonna majorly happen. Get the crease, I mean, at the lid. It look good. There's a little texture there. You know, it's okay. It's been all day. I mean, damn. Do I like this? Yes. It performed above my expectation. That's what I like the most. Is it my favorite texture? No, I don't like lightweight concealer. It's personal preference. I think thicker concealers I just like better. This one's good. I think it worked out very well considering how watery the formula is. It really kind of sticks down and it blurs this area. So this is why I feel like it's such a great product. If you don't like heavy, thick concealers, or if you have very textured under eyes, very creasy under eyes, this one would definitely work, because look, it worked very well for us today. This is a yes. It's $40. It is expensive for what it is, but we know YSL Beauty is like a super high-end brand at Sephora. And as a first day and an all-day wear test, I like this. I think we have great freaking coverage. You see? You see, we don't look gastadas, we don't have anything fading, and yeah, she did the damn thing. Have you tried this? I know this isn't new or anything, which is why I'm just doing a one-day wear test so you guys can see in case you ever had any questions about this, because I did. I'm like, what's the deal with this? Because I see people buy it all the time, rave about it, and I low-key see the hype. I see the hype. It's a good one. I will definitely have everything linked down below for you, what I use and everything. But yeah, this is it, fam. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you want to see more high-end makeup reviews. And if so, what other reviews would you like to see from me that you haven't seen before? I'm always looking for the new makeup, but I always want to review makeup that are staples, that are good, that I may have not had a chance to try out when they probably first came out. Let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.